Alright, boys, today gonna be talking about Merlin and whether you should summon or not. Now, I know a lot of people are under the impression that she's horrible, useless, whatever. And I agree, she's not the best. She can look really good though if you get really lucky. And it's just right now, the circumstances, like they released her in a week where she is horrible, unfortunately. But even outside of that, it doesn't hurt her damage, and we could tell that she doesn't do that much damage, right? And utility wise, she takes 2 turns to get going, where there's other units that can do the same thing turn of 1. So that's like the issue. Like, yes, hers is like applicable to all people, and it can be really good long time. And it's not like she doesn't do damage. She does good damage, she just doesn't do like good damage. You get me? So that's her issue, right? Anyway, Merlin aside, let's look at the banner, because that's why I was excited. Merlin, obviously new unit, very cool. You'll get some bucks to see. She's not bad. She'll be good in the future too. Like, they'll release support for her regardless. Diana's coming back, huge. First time since release that she's coming back. Fast Gother, huge, really good unit. Just keeps getting better. Like, people keep finding other ways to use them. I guess, I mean, these two, if you don't have them, that's good, I guess. But I mean, most people have them. But like, the thing is, this is like why I think should you summon videos are stupid. It all depends on your box, right? If you've been playing for a long time and you have most of these units, right? And let's say you've been summoning on Red Tarmiel, you have him. You summon on Freyr, you have him 6/6. Then why are you even watching this video, bro? Right? So this video is for the people that I think probably have weaker boxes. And typically the people that watch should you summon videos are the ones that don't know how to spend their gems, so they probably spend them in stupid places and might not have the right units. So when I talk about units, if I see a comment in the comment section saying, nah, I'm gonna skip because I have all these units 6/6, I swear to God I'll explode. Anyway, Sun Merlin, really good. The shield forever be good because the attack ceiling is just so powerful. I mean, Ragnarok Merlin is an outfit, even though you don't need it anymore, I think, because they've given out outfits for this Merlin now. But I mean, I guess nice to have still. Green Sariel is super good grace. Skadi is still like really good in a lot of content, PvE content. It's still runnable in PvP probably if she like finds a team at some point in the future. Yermangander makes Deer literally like a book stage type of difficulty. Red Tarmiel is broken, literally ruins the game, so you'd want him, and it's like the first time he's like really on a banner too since his release. And we have Freyr, who is also like super good, right? So this banner, because there's no way you summon on Chandler's banner for Red Tarmiel. I'm sorry if you did. That banner wasn't worth it. This one has Green Solar and Red Tarmiel, and obviously it's all RNG, right? You can go 5 rotations of pull single one of them. I can tell you from my side of things that I pulled 2 copies of him, and then I pulled like 4 copies of Green Sariel, I think. Yeah, because I pulled 3 copies of him, and then I pulled 1 from like tickets randomly. So yeah, huge, right? Like this banner like helped me a lot. Right, I just got some Merlin dupe as well. I did a multi. Realized I wasn't recording. Like, I was talking the entire time, didn't realize I was recording. Got a dupe first. She's 56 now, super cool. Right, like the banner has like so much value to summon for, but it's like you need to know for yourself if you want that, especially because gachas are a marathon, not a sprint, not a race. So you don't like that's how they get you, right? That's when you lose. When you play a gacha like it's a race, you lose, unless you're content creator, right? But that's different. We have to lose, okay? For content, we have to lose for content. But if you can, like, if you don't care that much, like getting challenger in PvP or getting like champ 1 ungeared, like both those things are like stupid easy, right? Like you can do this with like 4 SR units probably. So it's not like you need these units to get anything done. It's just that they're really good to have, right? And they make a lot of things easier. So if you want them now, right? Or like, let's say you're struggling. Let's say you're a new player and you need all these units, right? You're like, dude, I don't have Megelda for Bird. I don't have Yermangander. I don't have Freyr, right? I don't have Skadi. Then I don't have Arthur, but I just pulled Reinhardt and I want to use him like properly. Boom. Then this banner is literally perfect for you, right? But if you're like, you know, like I'm comfortable in Champ 1 and ungeared, I'm comfortable in Challenger, right? I may not have Green Soil, I may not have Red Tarmiel, I may not have Freyr, but I don't really need them right now. I don't care for Wolf Relics, Deer, I already have Yermungandr, I can beat it normally. Bird, I can already beat it. Well, I have my Miguel Trader Melee, right? I can go crazy. Summon Merlin is cringe and all, right? She could get me some easy wins, but I don't need her. I have the green PvE Arthur. I have this Arthur. I have Fest Golf at like 3-6. I have Diane like 2-6. Alright, don't summon. And even and if you do need all of these, but you think you can do without them, I guarantee you, Freyr. I don't know about Freyr, but Red Tarmiel, Green Sariel, are both gonna be on the New Year's banner. I don't think they'll be on the November banner. Diane won't be either. I think, yeah, as I was gonna say, Diane, Red Tarmiel, Green Sariel, I think will be on the New Year's banner, because the way this is gonna go now, because Nemrobble is pretty predictable, considering everything. The next festival should be human, so we should get Escanor next, or they might do a goddess, but we just got a goddess for anniversary, so it'd be weird. And then we get Mael for November slot, because November slot is the hype slot, okay? And then New Year slot is like the hype slot. Okay, it's always these two. Like November is there to milk you, so you have to spend again for New Year's because it's also just so hype, right? That's why we had like Escanor and Assault Melee. That's where we had Chad King and then Trader Melee, right? So this November slot, I think it's gonna be Escanor, or there's a slight chance it might be Mael, but I think it's gonna be an Escanor. The only reason it'd be weird if it's an Escanor, but like still at the same time it has to be Escanor, is if it's because I'm pretty certain it's Halloween Escanor this year for Halloween, and then if they do the one ultimate after for thingy, it'd be kind of weird. But they put down on themselves for not releasing an Escanor since like 2 years ago now, so that's their own fault. So they might move Escanor. They might not have Halloween Escanor and then just do Fest Escanor, I guess. But if we get Fest Escanor, then that banner I think will be like Esterosa. I actually don't know, bro. I actually don't know, because this year has been so weird with banners. The 2 collabs have been like put in like weird places. I don't know. The banner I think is gonna be yikes. Like King's banner last year was godlike, but I think this banner is gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be like Margaret, Cusack, that type of stuff. Might be Mael then, actually. If they have that lineup, it has to be Mael, I think. Or they do us dirty and they do like Old Fest King, Lost Vein, Goddess Liz, like the old one for Escanor's banner, if it is Fest Escanor. And then New Year's is gonna be some sort of Meliodas, or for the first time, it's not gonna be a Meliodas, and it's gonna be like Mael. On that slot, right? Or yeah, that has Mael. And we have Mael in the story, right? Which like hints at him being released sorta soon. So yeah, it's gonna be Escanor Mael, or like Mael Meliodas, or Escanor Meliodas, one of the 3, right? But what I can guarantee you is that all these units will be back. That's what I meant. All these units, I don't know why I talked about this, but all these units will be back on New Year's. So if you want to wait for them, then that's fine. Then this is completely okay, right? For me, this banner was huge, right? I needed Diane dupes. I got her from 2.6 to 5.6. Well, I bought 2 copies, but I pulled her once, so that's cool. Merlin, I mean, I got once from the 300 milestone. I mean, Green Escanor, I mean, he's a Chad. You have to pull him, right? You have to pull him at least like 3 times every summon video. Green Arthur, you know, I mean, I don't need him, but if you need him, that's good. I didn't get these, and I don't have them, bro. I don't have either of the stupid pig units, bro. I don't have either of these 2. It's so annoying, dude. They dodge me on every single banner. Because when they released, I could not care less like about the red one. I was like, okay, yikes. It was a global first too. So when it came to JP, it wasn't even like worth the views. And then the other one came out after Ban on the like part 2 banner. And why would I summon on that? They were horrible. Like the blue one was horrible. It was supposed to be that king support, but it was super bad. So it was like, okay, well, I guess I just don't care then. So yeah, that was why these aren't there. The same with Elaine, I didn't care for her. Christmas Elaine, oh yeah, the Christmas Elaine came out when I was spending way too much on this game, and then I suddenly didn't have enough for her. And Brunhilde, I regret not summoning on, kind of, because I really don't care about her. But I have Uriger first, I might as well. And she has the same ultimate, right? It's the same unit, yeah, she does. So I wish I had her. Miraskula, I don't care. I'm glad I didn't summon on. I called her broken on release, and she was, but nah. And Chandler, I don't care about. Gil Thunder I will get. I promise next time top 100 comes around, I'm gonna try for him. Well, I'll have to get the 4th constellation for that one, right? Which, close. Maybe 1,000. But yeah. Anyway, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Ciao.